Greetings, everybody. It's Leviathan here, and I'm coming to you with a special Necromancer Closed Beta update. It looks like just today, or kind of today, yesterday, it's bleeding into each other right now when I'm making this, so don't even worry about it. Technically, it's Wednesday, April 26th, and the closed beta got an update yesterday where the Necromancer, as you may have seen or known, was disabled for about a week's time. And they were working on it, making it better, working on some of the skills, the sets for the Necromancer, which is very exciting. But also something in peculiar of interest. Can't even words right now, but you see it on your screen. It's Season 11 is available for testing on the closed beta for the Necromancer. So that's really interesting because what that actually means is that I think the Necromancer is coming with Season 11, and I believe that then means that patch 2.6 is lining up for Season 11, which means we will have the challenge rifts, the new zones in Act 2, the fractures in Act 4, like all that stuff will be next season, which is kind of awesome. So right now available for testing is Season 11, like I mentioned, and you can even see that the seasonal journey, all that good stuff has been updated to include Necromancer things. So if I show you here, there's a placeholder legendary set name. Don't quite know what it's going to be yet, but this is the pet set. And you can see the 2-piece set bonus for the Necro here is your minions have a chance to reduce the cooldown of Army of the Dead by 1 second each time they deal damage. 4-piece set bonus is that you gain 1% damage reduction for 5 seconds each time one of your minions deals damage with a max of 50 stacks, so 50% damage reduction, not too bad. And then the 6-piece, each active Skeleton Mage increases the damage of your minions and Army of the Dead by 200%. And Skeleton Mage is one of those ones that's an essence-based skill, so you can kind of spam it out there. So that means at any given point, maybe you get like 6, you want a lot of essence, and you just like spam out your Skeleton Mages to get your regular pets doing a ton of damage. So this could be really interesting. It's a cool idea for a set. It kind of makes sense. I can definitely see this being one that people will flock to. But I guess more importantly is that this is the Haedrig's gift for Season 11 for the Necromancer, which basically all but confirms that this is happening. Season 11, Necromancer is going live. The next season, the next patch, this is all coming for us. That's kind of sick. That's awesome. You can see here there's a little portrait frame that almost looks greed-based or treasure goblin-based. I see like some gold and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. And then this pet, it's like a dragon worm thing. Emerald serpent, so that's kind of cool. And the portrait is actually treasure goblin portrait, so there you go. If we look through some of the other Haedrig's gift rewards, because of course we're hyped for Necro, but what else is coming? The Crusaders will be getting Roland's Legacies, so one of the sets that's a little still behind the times for Crusaders, but something to start with. Looks like monks are going to get the Raiment of 1,000 Storms set. That's really good for their pushing. It's like their top set, but it's very squishy until you get like solid gear. So this might be a tricky one to start with, but monks will figure it out. You got Helltooth for Witch Doctors, which is a great set. You can even build the Helltooth chicken out of that, so very nice speed farming for the Witch Doctors. That's looking good. Tal Rashes for the Wizards. I'm sure a lot of Wizards will be happy to see that. Tal's is just in everything. It's so versatile. Wizards make great use out of this one, so this will be a great starter just for kicking off about anything that Wizards want to do. We're looking at Wrath of the Waste for Barbs, and Wrath of the Waste has actually been one that's performing relatively well at the top of the leaderboards for Barbs. Barbs in general have been kind of behind the times as well. Their clears for Greater Rifts take far much more effort at the level of Greater Rift that they're doing than like essentially any other class right now. So if a Barb is struggling to do an 85, a Demon Hunter is clearing it with ease with the Shadow set these days. So it would be nice to see the Barbs maybe get a little boosty boost, but at the same time within the Barb, like within their own singular solo player Greater Rift meta, actually a lot of their sets are very competitive with each other, a lot of their setups. So maybe trade one for the other, but some people are still a little sad that Barbs just don't do what the other classes do as easily. And then you got the Unhallowed Essence for the Demon Hunters. Now, traditionally, this would be awesome cause for excitement because UE is just so good speed farming, getting to decently high Greater Rifts very early, like 70, you're going to unlock your primals like nearly instantly. UE can do it. There is UE Grenades, which is actually a very strong Greater Rift set in terms of pushing. But like Shadows this season has just been insane. In season 10, I'm having a lot of fun with it personally, as you might know from watching the stream. So, you know, UE is nice, but you're probably just going to use this to farm up your Shadows. And obviously that's not a bad place to be at all starting out. So interesting set of circumstances here. Again, you know, the most hype, of course, is that this Necro thing, it's happening. I can't believe it. And then we have, of course, what I like to look at and concentrate on a little bit whenever they're a good set of them is the Conquests that are coming in Season 11. So let's review. You got 5, of course. I'll do the hardcore ones. Avaricious coming back. Looks like it's unchanged. Do a little 50 million gold streak while outside of the vault and the Inner Sanctum. Inner Sanctum is where greed lives. So that's just a 50 million gold streak. Need for speed. Complete a Nephilim Rift at max level on Torment 10 within 2 minutes in hardcore. So this will be a nice, just get a quick Torment 10 run in. This one's very easy to do once you kind of have your full setup. If you have a group, just go and blast through a T10 Rift. You'll do that kind of in the course of getting geared up. Worlds Apart, again, this one's coming back. This is actually active this current season. So kill the following bosses at max level on T10 within 20 minutes of the start of the game. So it's just a boss rush, basically. Go kill all the bosses within that 20 minutes. The timer starts right when you start your game, by the way. So you should have a plan going in right before you even hit, you know, start game. Again, this one's a lot easier in a group, but also very doable solo. Like even just thinking, you know, I'm very Demon Hunter focused this season. So just thinking about like this Shadow set, you cruise through that very easily as a conquest, so not shabby. Got Lionhearted coming back this season, reach Greater Rift level 75 solo. So this will be kind of a nice compliment because a lot of people will be aiming for 70 to get those primals unlocked, and then 75 is just, you know, a hop, skip, and a jump away, and then you can get that conquest done. So this one shouldn't be too bad either. And then, oh, really? Master of Sets is coming back. Master 8 of the following set dungeons. Man, I haven't done this one during the current season because I'm not a fan of it, and I don't think I'll do it again. So I think this will be another season where I personally will not concentrate on getting all 5 conquests done ASAP, but at least these 4 I'll be interested in doing. Man, I don't know. It feels like the community has kind of rallied against this, but it keeps coming back, and it almost feels like they're trying to force it on us. Maybe it'll be interesting with the Necromancer. Maybe their set dungeons will be fun. We'll find that out. But I don't know, guys. I don't know about that one. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. A quick rundown of what's happening in Season 11 and sharing the fact that I really do think this all but confirms Necromancer for Season 11. If you're watching this today, like I mentioned, it's Wednesday, April 26th. Hours from now, I will be going live with my stream. That's twitch.tv/Leviathan111. And if you check that out, I'll actually be doing all of this. I'll be leveling a Necromancer in Season 11 just to test out kind of the 1 through 70 journey, how it's going to play out in seasons. I'll do the objectives in the seasonal journey, unlock that Haedrig's gift, get the pet set going, and we'll kind of see how it plays out, how it starts out, how it'll feel in early season, kind of almost do a playthrough test run of what replicating a Necromancer season might feel like. Because I imagine that a lot of people will actually be going through and doing that. It's going to be the season of Necros. So get excited for that. Curses everywhere, pets everywhere, controllable pets. Sorry, witch doctors. We love you, but it's time. It's Necro time. Until next time, have a good one, everybody, and I'll be seeing you.